My name is Christian, I'm from Zenbu Social, and we're a tool, we're not a tool, we've developed a tool that, we've developed a software tool that takes the black box out of social media marketing. We've got some grey hair on our founder team, which is, we think, is a great thing because we think we understand the market a little bit better. One of our past achievements was creating a global top 40 social media agency, which is actually where the idea came for this product. Because the problem is with social media marketing is that there's so many metrics and no one really understands what's good or bad. So we sort of took the lowest common denominator and we found out what are the questions everybody wants to know the answer to. If you're a brand investing in social media, you want to know, is it worth the money? Is my content good? And are we reaching the right audience? So we developed a tool that provides you with fewer answers but more meaningful answers. And I can explain it, but my clients actually explain it a lot better. So I've got a few examples. One guy says this, Zenbu shows us results in a few meaningful KPIs and plain marketing speak, and that's what they've been looking for. Other lady says we now have a tool that satisfies top-level management. And sometimes people like our product so much it's a little bit freaky. The clients using our products are from several different verticals, and there's some big-name brands among them. And we're quite happy with that. And what we actually did was we launched a prototype, and we found out that it's a really bad idea to call something a prototype because then it's hard to charge money for it. So we called it 1.0 instead. A lot better, then we can actually start building revenue and charging money for our product. But the real problem where the market comes from is actually quite predictable because what's happening is that companies are spending an enormous amount of money on social media where they used to spend it on all kinds of other things. And it's okay if you have a 12-year-old intern sitting around posting on Facebook, no one really cares, but when you start spending $500,000 a year, it's a problem if you can't really measure it. So that's what's opening up the space that we're in. And it's quite predictable actually because you have it for any other major investments that companies have made over the years. So this transition we've seen coming for a while and it's happening now. But we get the question a lot if this is not a crowded space. It is. There's a lot of products out there providing services for social media. Most of them in the enterprise suite section, and they can't really measure the value because first of all it's not really credible, and the second thing is that it's really hard for brands to use the same tool across all of their brands and markets. So we are in the point solution, very laser focused on providing a tool that shows you the business value. We're collecting a lot of data from all of our clients that we get on board. We have 65 active paying brands now, and the data that we get in, we use that to develop the product further. We're now raising capital to take the product to the world, and we're excited.
We're excited that you made it just in time. Thank you, Christian. That was a close call. I almost made you walk the plank. Questions from our judges. Dimitri, you got a question? I see you kind of thinking about it there for a second. Go on. Go on, let him have it, let him have it.
I just wanted to double check regarding the traction. So you've mentioned a few really high-end brands, and you're like raising in 5 million US or euros. And the MRR, is that 10K really, or is it, or I misread it from the chart?
Yeah, it's around 10,000 US a month currently. We're a relatively low price product. It costs $100 per month per brand.
100 per month. Okay.
So we have cases within all of these big organizations, but we don't have them globally. But that's what we're working on.
Okay.
Is it on Coca-Cola, and am I actually paying $100 to you for monitoring my global brand in every country over the world?
For every country, so and every brand, and every channel.
Coca-Cola, my main brand. And I pay 100 for Germany, and I pay 100 for the UK.
Yes. So there's an enterprise potential as well as a medium-sized potential.
How big is your team right now?
There's 7 of us, mostly developers. We haven't really had a sales team yet, but we had a lot of traction with land and expand to get one brand, and they all want to see how they're doing. It's contagious.
Are you seriously charging Coca-Cola only €100, or is that just a hypothetical thing?
If it was a global rollout, it would be probably 1,000 times that.
Okay, it's the real thing, you know. Okay, any more questions? 13 seconds.
Open happiness.
thank you very, very much.
Thank
We
you.
have 8 seconds to spare.